your mouth can lie, Steve, but your brain cannot.
Brittany came here and she took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did your children really tell you those things that Calvin did to them? You answered yes. Did you fabricate the stories of Calvin molesting your children? And Brittany answered no. Did you coach your children to say Calvin did those things to them? You answered no. The results of your lie detector test, they came back all the same to each question, and they came back that Brittany did not tell the truth.
Oh, you little bitch.
How's that possible?
This is my 2-year-old daughter that you
I didn't tell her to say nothing like that.
See, this is,
You know, when people fail on this stage for molesting children, we say, hey, you need to go back home, get the police involved, have this person locked up, reopen investigation, whatever the case. Well, in this case, the opposite is true.
Okay, well,
Calvin could go back, tell the police, I want her locked up. Because, you know, filing, hold on, let me finish. Filing a false police report against somebody, that's also a crime.
I do not understand.
And listen,
You gotta help me understand,
you
because
know
I
what?
really don't understand how did I fail, because my kids
Again,
told me.
because you probably didn't tell the truth. Let's bring Dan out. You know, pretty clear cut and dry here, right? I mean, we have positive results on both sides.
Yep.
Totally conclusive.
Absolutely.
What do you want to add to this, Dan?
So, Calvin's test, there was no deception indicated whatsoever, and those questions that Steve read were actually cleaned up for TV, because I asked him some very specific sexual questions of did you do this and did you do that. So those were cleaned up for TV. So trust me, this man went through the ringer today. With respect to Mom's test, she's asking, how did you fail? How did I fail? You failed because you lied. So she had significant reactions on her test, Steve. So significant that I would actually call them dramatic, where several of her reactions literally went off of the chart. That's dramatic. So that's a very, very serious fail, because she's fabricating it. She's not answering from her memory. She's answering from her imagination. And when you use your imagination, your brain works much harder than to tell the truth. So your mouth can lie, Steve, but your brain cannot.
Exposed.
You know,
Being a
I
bitch.
get tough on molesters, guys who fail, abuse children. But what you did is pretty bad yourself.
I'm
Because
sorry, but I did not.
Well,
lie.
I believe that you did. Dan believes you did, and Calvin believes you did. And like I said, you want to clear your name. Now, like I said, Calvin, honestly, she could have put you in jail. If you wanted out of the relationship, all you had to say was, "I'm done. Get out."
exactly.
You don't have to make. You don't have to. You know. And you know, the other thing is, this is his daughter.
Exactly.
And what is she going to do when she gets older? And oh, Daddy, I was accused of molesting her. I mean, you're going to screw your kid up. You screwed him up. And really, by doing this, you're screwing yourself up. You're screwing your kids up. And with that, you came here for the truth. You knew the truth before you got here. Get the hell off that stage.
Off the stage.
And I'm going to say, this is a perfect example why we do the show. We expose a lot of people for doing bad things to kids. But there's times when people are falsely accused, like Calvin was. And there's probably people out there watching the show that are falsely accused of something. So here's a perfect example. If you are innocent and you want to clear your name, call me, come on the show, and let's get the truth out.
How did you fail the polygraph test and not do this?
I lied on 2 questions.
I want to know the truth and whether you hurt my son or not.
You can have health